Welcome back, everybody. Men and women, boys and girls. Child's pose is where we will begin. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the nose. Create foundation, create grounding beneath the hands and the feet. Press through the triad of your hands, thumb, first and second finger. Reach down and forward to feel your shoulders shrug and your hips reach back. Next breath, tabletop. Set it up, joints stack, wrists beneath shoulders, knees beneath hips. Cats and cows. Now, as we warm up and prepare our bodies for this movement, I just want you to know that for as much asana as we do on the yoga mat, the thing that we can take from it, not just flexibility and mobility, but breath and awareness. Our breath allows us to pause and choose what we do, what happens. One of my favorite quotes, I'd love to tell you who it's by. 10% of life is what happens to you. 90% of life is how you deal with it. Things gonna happen, but do you still show up? How do you show up? It is all a choice, and our breath in this practice enables us to show up in a better way. Better way in essence of choosing. So, if you want to pull a Jesus and flip tables in the church, let it be a choice. If you want to cut somebody off and curse at them, let it be a choice and not a reaction. If you want to choose to be kind, let it be a choice. Wrists, take care of your wrists. Remember, ground back into that triad, hover your knees, bear pose. You know the deal. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So take advantage of every moment in this position and on this yoga mat to be present. Be here now. Where you go, there you are. Inhale fully. Stay for the exhale. Continue to refine this posture here. Upper arm bones draw towards one another. Elbow creases face forward. Pelvis to your spine. Belly button in towards spine. Draw your inner thighs towards one another together. Note, nothing is really moving. Let it be an energetic strengthening here. Breathe deeply. Downward facing dog. Keep it short. Breath in. Exhale. Now, if you need a wider stance, option to take it wider. Bear pose, shift into it. Downward facing dog. Now create a longer stance, about hands distance and foot distance back. Press the mat away and pike your hips high toward the ceiling. Full inhale. Exhale. High plank. Downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Lower halfway. Back to high. Down dog. High plank, breathe in. Lower halfway. Upward facing dog, full breath in. Back to low plank, low push up here. High and down dog. High plank, breathe. Lower half. Up dog, fill it up. Downward facing dog, empty out. Full inhale. Full exhale. High on toes, look to your hands, tiptoe to the top. Feet about hip width or mat width. Heels out slightly more than your toes. Weight in the heels, reach the hips back. Halfway lift. It's Spread your toes, lift the toes. Press them down as you fold. Equal weight from the heel to the toe mound. Halfway lift. Fold. If you want your feet a little closer, feel free. Hip width is great. Rise to stand, extended mountain. Exhale and fold. Half lift, breathe deeply. Hands to your mat, high plank. Lower, up, down. In, on empty, step, walk, or hop. Flat back. Fold. Extended mountain. Fold. Flat back. Flow. Up dog. Down dog. In. Empty. Fly. Half. Fold. Rise. Reach. Fold. Half. Flow. Up. Down. In. Bend. Float. Half. Fold. Chair. Fill your lungs. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Fingertips plant. Send your left leg back. Kneeling crescent. Inhale, reach up. Cactus to arms. Straighten both legs, reach high. Cactus to arms, touch the back knee. Inhale up. Exhale, this time hover the back knee. Hips forward, chest high, thoracic back bend. Keep your core active. Your pelvis is following your ribs for 3, 2, 1. Straight leg, reach forward, breathe in. Exhale, hands back. Inhale, frame the ears. Exhale, airplane, lift off. The further forward your torso leans, the lighter your back leg will be. Bring your hands to heart center. Breathe deeply. As you exhale, twist. Left elbow hooks right thigh. Praying mantis. Notice my leg likes to track behind the standing leg. Pull it out to the left. Bend your knee, step down, crescent twist. Challenge can float the back knee. Feel free to stay high. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Listen up, breathe up, crescent lunge. Extend into airplane. Open up, half moon. Yes. Breathe here. Warrior 2. Dancing warrior, extend the legs, palms connect. Warrior 2. Peaceful warrior, fill your lungs. Side angle. Extend earth to ceiling. Option to bind and travel here, so let's talk about it. Top hand. Thumb faces the back of the mat and hook behind. So I like to hook the thigh here. If you can touch the thigh, perfect. Front hand under. Fingertips interlace. I like to grab a wrist. Look down towards your foot. Bring your left foot to meet the right. Ground down through the left foot, toes spread wide. Extend the left leg to stand up. Bird of paradise is here. Keep the thigh tight to side body, core is engaged. You can extend your lifted leg, point or flex. Play with it. And we'll exit the way we came in. No, but notice this bottom leg is not bent. Extend through your legs. Now gently sink into it. Pause here when your feet meet the floor. Press your arm into your leg. Lean into the right foot. Float the left leg. Step back and stand up. Warrior 2. Dancing warrior, breathe in. Warrior 2. Peaceful warrior, inhale. Straighten your right leg, bend the left leg. High on your thigh. Make your way down lower, high on toes. Option to drop to the heel. Left hand inside a foot, right hand to the ceiling. Full breath. Exhale. One breath forward with the torso to the left side. Stay for the exhale. Next breath, shift to the top of the mat, low lunge. Exhale, deepen the hips. Good, hips are hovering. Now let's add some activation here. Breathe deeply. As you exhale, press your hips high, press the mat away, squeeze your core. Hips low. Press high, hips low. Press high, hips low. This time press high, float your right foot, hug your upper arm bone. 3, 2, 1. Send it back, three-legged plank, full breath. Exhale, three-legged dog. Knee to nose, squeeze your core. Three-legged dog, inhale. Three-legged plank. Lower halfway. Up dog, full breath in. Down dog, empty out. Beautiful. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Fill your lungs, look to your hands. Ground through the triad. High on toes, bend the knees with your exhale. Float to the top. Flat back. Fold. Chair. Knees back, hips low, chest high. Toes down and out, toe mounds ground, heels out wider than your toes. Forward fold. Half lift, breathe deeply. Fingertips to the mat, right leg step it back, kneeling lunge. Inhale, arms high to the ceiling. Cactus the arms. Back toes tuck, straight both legs. Exhale, cactus and tap the knee. Inhale, lengthen up. Cactus, hover the back knee. Right hip forward, left hip back, chest high, glutes engage. Elbows up and back. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, extend the back leg, crown forward, reach there. Exhale, hands back. Frame with the breath. Airplane, sweep and lift. You got it. Elbows pull towards one another, pinkies to one another. Fingertips stretch out wide. Hands to heart, twist to your left. Hook your elbow to your thigh. Soft bend to your standing leg's knee. Lift your lifted heel up and out to the right. Breathe in. Crescent twist, step it down. Notice if your hips are really high, let them drop. Commit to depth, commit to strength. You can even find that hover for a challenge. Beautiful job. You have it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crescent lunge. Inhale, reach up. Sweep and lean into airplane. One breath in. Half moon. Press, stack, open. Tide is light. Everything on the right side of your body is lifting up. Next breath cycle, warrior 2. Dancing warrior, breathe in. Warrior 2. Peaceful warrior. Side angle. Rotate your upper arm back. Palm faces out and hook it behind the hip. Half bind grabs your thigh in the hip crease. Feel free to stay here if you're working on this, if you're getting used to it. Hips press forward, bottom hand reaches up. You can take your fingertips outside of the hand or wrist. Gaze at the bottom foot. Press into it, lean forward. Right foot meets the front. Root your right heel down. Extend your right leg to stand. Left side body, core is engaged. I like a flexed foot first. Make sure your foundation is foundational. Extend your lifted leg. Toes can point there. Toes can flex there. Gently make your way back. Find both feet connected to the earth. Now, weight shifts to your left foot. Float the right leg. Send it back. Warrior 2. Rise up. Dancing warrior. Warrior 2. Peaceful warrior. Extend your left leg, side lunge to the back of the mat. Rest on thigh. You can drop down high on toes or drop down to your heel. Left hand or right hand inside, left arm up. Breathe open. Exhale, deepen that twist. Back through center, face this long edge. Breathe deeply. Empty. Inhale shifts you forward. Low lunge, drop into the hips. Breathe in. As you exhale, press the mat away, engage the core. Inhale, lower. Exhale up. In. Out. In. Press and hold that extension, that rounding, that strength. Lift your left leg, hug thigh to arm for 3, 2, 1. 3-legged plank, send it straight back. 3-legged dog, inhale. Knee to nose, squeeze your core. Kick it up and back, full breath. 3-legged plank. Lower halfway. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, empty out. Stay for the breath cycle, in. Exhale. High plank. Downward facing dog. Inhale high. Exhale low. Back to high. Downward facing dog. High plank. Low. Up dog. Back to low. High. Downward facing dog. High plank. Low. Up. Downward facing dog. High on the ball of your toes, breathe in. As you exhale, tiptoe to the top of the mat. Heels plant, halfway lift. Fold. Fingertips touch, hands tent, so palm is lifted. High on the ball of your toes, as high as you can physically get. Now, send your knees forward, hips toward heels, toe stand. Let your heels connect to your hips, your sit bones. If you feel wobbly, perfect. Arms out to a T, cactus your arms or reach overhead. Pinkies pull towards one another for 3, 2, 1. Yogi toe stand. Let your hands help you there. If you happen to end up on the wood floor or whatever floor you're using like me, feel free to adjust. Just be present with what it is. You have a choice. When I was younger, I used to play victim all the time. And it was because it was a behavior that I was taught. I grew and I started to learn that the conditioned behaviors that were given to me are not mine. And it is a choice for me to continue those or not, and choose something different. So I chose something different. I chose to stop quitting on me. I chose to stop being a victim. I chose to push, and I still choose to see things from more than one way, from more than one perspective. And right here, right now, where we are in this yogi toe stand is a great way to shift one's perspective, because this is never easy and it never feels really good, right? Like other poses, this one is not one of them poses. It's not a pose that feels so great. But be present with that. Breathe into it. Lean into it. Let it be exactly what it is and accept it for that. And then that's when the suffering stops. We suffer because we don't accept the thing for what it is. Accept it. This hurts. Accept it. Breathe through it. Lean into it. Let it be. And eventually that tension becomes less and it becomes a lot more bearable. And you can soften your shoulders and unclench your brow and release the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Let the teeth go and just be with it. It's all good. You're safe. If you could do this yoga practice on your yoga mat uninterrupted, you're in a safe space right now. Be grateful for that. Not everybody has that opportunity. Inhale. Exhale. Now, lean forward. Release some tension from the toes. Unpeel them from the mat and sit onto the tops of your feet. Counter stretch for the fronts of the ankles, for the tops of the feet, for the toes. This might be just as unbearable as the other side. And if it is, perfect. It is an opportunity for you to deepen and lean into opening. If this is cool for you, wonderful. You have the option to stay here. I invite you to a seated position that does feel comfortable. If this doesn't, you can take Shavasana. You can take Hero's Pose, reclined Hero's Pose. So let your feet come apart. Hips can reach for the mat. If this is not comfortable for your hips or knees, put a block under your butt or a pillow, something. You can allow yourself to lean back. And a block or pillow can go beneath your torso as well. We're here for a few breaths. Take another breath, inhale. Exhale. If you took Hero's Pose, you can make your way out of this. Set up whatever you need, Shavasana, any other hip stretches, easy seat. I invite you to stillness, whatever you need it to be, for a minute. Be present, be aware, settle in. Take a breath in. Empty out. Bring awareness back into your body. Movement into your hands and feet. If you're on your back, gently make your way to a seat that serves you. Hands connect at heart center. May you continue to lead with love, for love will certainly follow. Hands to the mouth. May you speak with kindness and with gratitude, with compassion and with grace. Hands to your forehead. The big, beautiful, bright light within me sees, honors, cherishes, loves, and is inspired by the big, beautiful, bright light within each and every one of you. Inhale fully. As we bow together, we say, Namaste. Thank you for showing up on this yoga mat and for pushing a little bit today. Let me know what you need in the comments. I'm happy to support. We will catch you in the next one over here at TorchedFF. Peace and love. Have a beautiful day.